at 6, don't we?
The work week grind. 5 days of punching the clock just to put food on your table. But now it's Friday night, and you know what that means. It's time for Drink Up.
We got the Direwolves.
Direwolves.
I feel like that was all last week we talked about.
It was, but people are still talking about it. Well, I'm pissed that they're doing that. I just wanted to.
Gaming.
I want to see what other people say about it. You know what? Should, if you buy a physical copy game, should you have offline access to that game?
It was a movie. It was.
Phil.
If you like Minecraft, I think you're gonna like it. If you played Minecraft at all, probably enjoy it. There's Easter eggs and funny moments and stuff, but overall, if you're,
It looks like a colonoscopy. Andy, you're about that age.
I'd like to imagine,
Everything else in
probably a little
between.
bit smoother,
I thought
a
you were
little
gonna
less
say you
moss.
like
So grab yourself a cold one, belly up to the bar, and tune in to Drink Up.
Welcome.
Welcome back to the Drink Up podcast.
We're live, doing it live. So just the two of us today. Very interesting special show for everybody involved in being present here. Let's get the welcome to the show shots out the way, and then we'll mention the big elephant in the room that's missing.
About the size of an elephant.
He'll be here. All righty.
In mind, body, and soul.
Mind, body, and soul. So as you can tell, it's just the two of us. Jeff, unfortunately, will not be attending. He did the Red Bull 400 this weekend and then got a little sick. So he is currently in the hospital. Send your thoughts, send your prayers, or not. I mean,
Yep, I'm praying the opposite way for him. So
currently, he's getting, if he gets too many thoughts and prayers, we will
have to
You know,
take him down. He'll become too powerful.
too powerful. He's getting power level over 9,000. It is what it is. He'll talk about it if he wants to. We'll see next week, or maybe in chat or Twitter.
It's
YouTube.
nothing
Major.
super major for anybody out there just wondering.
He's fine.
He's
He's
fine.
just in the hospital.
He's just in the
getting some blood
hospital.
drawn.
Yep, getting some.
As far as we know, things could have changed,
Yep.
but that's what we're at right now. All right. So let's see. Did you do anything this past week, Will? Get the boring stuff out the way before we get into the big important news.
I honestly don't remember what I did this week. Worked. Took care of kids. That's about it. That's it for me. What about you?
Movies, TV shows. You didn't watch anything?
Nothing noteworthy that I can really think of. No, nothing. Honestly, nothing spectacular has happened to me this week.
Did Isaac give him Jades? It's very, very possible.
Yeah, it's
We're placing bets on what it's really in for. I'm
Yeah.
thinking it's just a colonoscopy.
I think he just likes to get prostates done weekly, so he, just went for fun.
I think this was his 8th time. The hospital is telling him to stop showing up, but
Yeah.
he's been paying by cash. He's just like, no,
Absolutely.
I
His
need
whole
this checked
paycheck
out.
goes towards to it.
The doctor has such warm hands. He just can't say no.
Yeah. Sometimes he has a doctor come in with cold hands just to change it up a little bit.
But he always asks for the doctor with the biggest hands. He refuses. If a nice woman doctor with those tiny fragile hands, he's like, no.
Nope. Biggest, strongest, most calloused hands possible. Sometimes they have to call in a farmer.
Honestly, I think he's probably doing that on the side. He's
I
just
think
walking
so,
down
too.
these side
Yeah,
streets.
he can't afford the hospital bill every time. He's got to be getting some side ones done.
So that's where we're at with that. Oh, the old Rock and Waters meet. Yep, we'll be there.
Yep,
We'll
we
mention
are
that.
talking about that today.
Geology.
That is part of the geology.
All right. Let's see. Over the past week, I'm trying to think. We did. Let's see. What did we do here?
Well, I mean, obviously Jeff did run in the Red Bull 400. I do have a video of that when we can figure out how to get that up and running.
working.
We'll wait for Jeff to be here too, so that he can talk about his experience with it. But he did make it up the hill, so that's a plus. So we'll give him kudos for that. But like I said, we'll talk about that when he's here to actually talk about his
Wow.
thoughts and feelings on it.
Yeah.
I got winded looking at the hill, so I mean, got to give it to him.
Don't mind me just clicking buttons.
We're also trying to figure things out. We have to fulfill Jeff's usual role today, and
That's it's a learning process. Jeff usually is sitting here doing the most.
I think
It
you're
is
just
what it
pushing
is.
way too many buttons that we don't need to be pushing.
It very, very well is, but here we are. I got it worked out, figured out. I played Blueprints on Tuesday. If anyone is interested in watching gameplay, it's a fun game, but my God, is it require brain power. And
I was at work and I jumped in on the Discord during his stream, and I had no idea what was going on through most of it.
Yeah, it's a single player game. You got a 9x5 grid, and you just try to figure out to get to room 46.
Well, we forgot to roll dice.
Very fun, very brain intensive, but it's gonna be a hard one to watch. I'm not gonna lie to you. But that's what we did on Tuesday. Let's see. I read Dungeon Crawler Carl, starting that one, the new one. That's a big book, big chunky boy. I think it's 814 pages. I wouldn't worry about the dice. TV shows, the Tom Segura, the new one, Bad Thoughts, I believe it's called. Hilarious. Give that one a watch if you haven't seen it yet. I just watched the first 3 episodes. I think there's 8. There's also Doctor Who, terrible. Don't know why I'm even bothering watching it. Last of Us, did not watch. I gave up on the show. Games. That's about it. That's all I did. Watch some TV shows, watch some games.
Yeah, I've
Breaking stuff.
seen some trailers for some games that are coming out that may be interesting.
I was gonna play Doom, the new Doom, because that came out. And obviously, if you're big into Doom or anything, wow, look at that. You might have to take care of that.
I got it.
So there's Doom. Oh, hey, look at that.
We got a guest appearance.
Guest appearance shows up out of the blue. So I play Doom. This is what I was going to play. Unfortunately, for early access single player game, $100, way too much for me. It's Doom. It's not very exciting. I mean, you run around, kill things. Cool. Not $100 worth.
Is that in the picture, or do we got to adjust?
No, he's there.
He's good.
He looks good.
Well,
that's
hello.
Doom.
Ahoy, ahoy, ahoy.
Surprise last
What an
minute.
entrance you
Yeah,
guys
welcome.
made.
Well, if you
Super depressing. Give me the gun. I will kill myself.
Take
Jeff's
me
in the
first.
hospital, that's pretty depressing.
Is it
Yeah.
depressing?
Suicide
We
season.
haven't done
episode.
dice yet either, so
Well, that's fine.
Zach gets to start. How many is Zach taking today?
Well, for
One.
Well,
Not
that
bad.
sucks. We should take that off the table.
just block it out, cut in 6 more die.
I got 4.
All right.
What was this for again?
Just how many
Number-
drinks?
How many of drinks during the show?
Oh,
I
yeah, I'll drink.
refilled,
I'll drink more
3.
than one there.
Yeah, one's like a
Okay.
gimme. One's like
Okay.
have as many as you want.
but I refilled the fridge for the most part. So,
yeah. Oh my god, yes.
Yeah.
all right. Surprise appearance. A wild Zach showed up.
Yeah, I was up there at the carriage house and I was like, you know what? Free my boy J Diddy.
That'll be
Free the
that's gonna
diddler.
be in there. Oh,
You know?
that also reminds me. The Liver King. That's what I watched. The new documentary on Liver King. I don't know if you've seen it. If you've heard anything about it, it's on Netflix. There's the man right there, Liver King.
You know
So-
anything all about him, Zach?
I just know that he eats meat and then that's it. And
That's about all I
makes,
know.
makes a big deal
So-
about it.
Got caught doing steroids
But
too, I'm pretty
what-
sure.
Did he?
Well, I'm just gonna say, if you look at him, would you just be like, "Hey, he only ate liver"?
No, he's drinking his own protein shake, if you know what I'm talking about.
So that was a
Yeah.
big thing about it. This new documentary goes into his whole life and everything, and his what he believed as a child growing up, and how he got to be where he is. But his big thing was, if you eat liver, live healthy on this ancestral diet and thing, you can be like me. And then he was selling
Oh.
supplements on the side, the liver and the
Tren.
eyeball,
Tren.
the horse balls and
HGH.
whatnot.
Yeah, cool. Yeah,
Yeah,
makes sense. Yeah.
So that's what he looks like. And to me, I'm like, that's not all he's on.
That's what I look like too. I just
But
keep
there's
my
a lot
shirt
of
on.
people who are like, hey, I took your pills and how come I don't look like you? And obviously steroids.
Well, nobody actually works at it. I myself just started recently working out again for the summer seasons.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll tell you what, I am not feeling good.
No.
But I wasn't as sore today. But taking
Well, yeah, it takes
taking
time.
my
It takes time.
protein
Takes time.
and eating healthy, I feel better, a little bit more agility and better focus, you know.
Yeah.
Speaking of focus, could I possibly have a Jameson?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
I don't mean to be rude. I don't want to be coarse.
You
but,
weren't here for the opening. We missed it.
Sorry.
I didn't even
I
think
know.
about it.
I wasn't gonna do it. I thought Josh was gonna be here, and
We're a little thrown off today. Seems like
the Westeen brothers united here. It's a little iffy. Not bad, but
Can't trust us in our room, but it is what it
yeah,
is.
yeah.
There's that.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Plenty more. I bought the extra large.
Yeah.
I only spit it in a little bit.
Jameson
The,
XL.
the girth size.
The girth size.
The one Jeff's doctor's hands are.
Jeffy.
Biggest hands known to man.
Yeah. So thanks a lot, Dix, for telling me that Jeff was in Duluth.
Yeah,
that would've been
I
nice to know.
Yeah, I forgot about that. Forgot to tell you that.
Yeah. I stopped
at
up
least
at,
we mentioned that he was.
yeah.
Jeff says don't climb hills.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's I was going through our text and Jeff's like, I think Zach went to the hospital.
I did.
The local one. I was
I
like,
fucking did.
why? And then
Because that's where I thought he was. I didn't know that.
yeah, we're I was looking through. I'm
You
like,
know, we
now
got
that you
life
mention it-
flighted to Duluth or drove himself, whatever it was. And so I stopped there today and, you know, thinking, hey, you know, I'll do a little surprise visit, you know, see my boy Jay Ditz. And, well, next thing you know, I'm asking
not there.
around. I'm in the ER going, hey, you guys got my boy up in here? And they're like, you know what room number? I'm like, absolutely not. I go, but I know his name.
you know
And
what?
they
He's not
search.
here.
They search. They're like, yeah, you know what? We don't have anybody in that hospital by that name. And I go, well, fuck me. Again, so what? I'm gonna leave
And
now.
here you
Yep.
are.
And
I will see
You're
you
right. I
later.
wasn't
I
here.
tried so hard, Jay Dids.
No, we did.
You're
go
my
visit
heart.
him.
You're my heart, Jay Dids.
Yeah, we went up there. We saw him
We went on Wednesday.
Oh, yeah, I was
drove all the way up
working.
there.
I worked 16 hours that day.
Super foggy.
Yeah,
super-
pre-storms.
Yeah, super
Mm,
foggy.
I was
We
busy.
didn't have any on the way there though, so we're fine.
Yeah,
But yeah, it was sketchy on the way back.
yeah.
Couldn't see the bridge. You were on the bridge, and you're like, "Hey,
I was gonna jump off.
am I on the bridge?" Yeah, it's rough.
Not a bad idea after this week, Billy. Shit, you not. Oh,
Usually
All right.
my thought when I see bridges.
yeah, jump.
Yeah.
Yeah.
First thought. First
Like, you know what?
How far
Yeah.
can I walk up this?
Will this just really hurt, or
Yeah.
will this finally set me free?
Like,
you,
you
just-
know
you
how-
never know.
You know how when a bird hatches and its instinct is to fly?
Yeah.
Mine's to jump off
Yeah.
when I see one.
Well, the first thing we did when we walked into Jeff's hospital room was see if the window opened.
Yep. That's
And
it.
it
He was on the fifth floor and it was locked.
Yeah.
Probably for that reason. But
He's also with the elderly, you know, the 90 plus folk. So
Nice.
yep, he's living the dream.
and he's been there for obviously a couple days, just you know, getting blood drawn and everything. But I'm pretty sure they're using him as a human blood bag.
They gotta be.
probably.
They gotta be. I keep asking him, like, why are you there? Why are you there? You know, and he's like, I don't know. I'm
It's
like,
just
well, I
getting
go, they're
his
just
blood
racking
drawn.
up the bill on you, man. Break free. You
Yeah.
need to break free.
He's gonna get he's paying the big bucks,
I
and they're
want
using his
to
blood
break
to give to the elderly,
yeah.
like a vampire.
Might
Keep
be.
them young, youthful, stem
Yeah.
cells.
just
The-
like Leonardo DiCaprio.
The elderly are gonna look like
Hollywood. The
Liver King.
elite in Hollywood.
Massive.
J.
Yes, we're getting
Diddy.
there.
P. Diddy. Not to be confused with J. Diddy, our friend. Rest in peace.
Let's see. Let's get the
Similar hobbies, though. Similar hobbies.
Yeah. Holy hell.
Oh.
Jeff says he is the second youngest person here. Is that just in your room, or is that just in the entire hospital?
Wait for that
mean-
life flight to get in there.
Yep.
We're coming. We're coming.
Let's see. Conjuring got a new movie. It's Conjuring. I don't know if you like horror movies. The last couple weren't that good.
No.
Not gonna bother
There
showing
is
it.
very rarely a horror movie comes out where I actually enjoy the movie.
Superman got a new trailer.
Who gives a shit?
It's
I know at this point they're just doing too many of them.
it
give
looked
up.
decent, but there's too much.
Has anybody tried writing their own shit? Oh, speaking of that,
Speaking of Superman, yeah.
John Wick
The
Ballerina.
ballerina
with Anal or Anna
Anna
de
de
Armas. Armas.
Okay.
She that's coming out here. I didn't even know they were
June,
making the
June.
thing. Yeah.
Yeah, it got shut down or kind of like hidden underneath the rug. I don't know. I don't know how I feel about it. I
They
like
pulled
John
the
Wick.
wool over.
Oh,
our
is
eyes
that
about it or
the
what?
spin-off
But-
from John Wick?
But Jonathan
Yeah.
Wick, Jonathan Witwicky himself is in it.
I did see that.
So
But again,
yeah.
that was a very minor part in it. I don't know if he's just going to be in it or if he's going to be like I'm just.
Well, we don't know, but knowing remember when we went to go watch John Wick 4 and you super shit on it the whole time.
Yeah, because it was a man falling down a hill for like 30 minutes.
Oh, I'm
was a
sorry.
good
Did he
movie.
not kill everybody?
It was a good
And
movie.
remember the Dragon's
Yeah,
Breath
but
rounds
it's
in the
still-
12 gauge in the fucking hotel that was shot, and the man with his dog.
Those parts were cool. I like the overhead, the shotgun stuff, but the falling down a hill for 30 minutes, climbing back up, cool.
It had a lot of rich history, and I think you're shitting on it.
The suit,
The
bulletproof
suit
suits.
is incredible. Come
Everyone's
on.
got bulletproof suits now.
Yeah,
Get
but
over it.
but
Get
okay.
over it.
Well, I'm sure if we could have a bulletproof
Yeah,
suit,
because
if we
everything
could
else,
afford it, we'd
also
probably
everything
get one
else
too.
in John Wick is super realistic. So we got to
It
shit
is.
on.
That's
I
why
know.
he trained to do this.
I know.
That's why
I
we
understand,
watch it.
and that's what I'm saying. I like the tactics. I like the whole part, but there's parts of it, man.
They even got it
ended.
planned out where there's a scene in I don't remember which movie where he's falling off the roof and he's hitting the beams on the way down. But they even planned it out so the beams were close enough that it was actually survivable fall, even though he hit like 5 beams.
Are you confused with Cliffhanger with Sylvester Stallone?
No, this was with John Wick.
Oh,
Hmm.
I don't know if that's right. You
It
need
is
to
right.
research that a little bit more,
I did
Billy.
research that. I read a thing on Google once.
But
Google.
more believable if you would have searched.
And I can't
Yahoo.
read.
Top search.
Yeah,
You
you
found
can't
it.
even read.
I just saw words and I saw Keanu Reeves' face and I was like, I bet you that's a fact.
It probably fact. Yeah, guaranteed.
Probably is. Sounds true.
What else you got here, man? What's going
let's
there?
see
What
here.
was that? A
We got-
rock? I saw a geological rock.
We'll get there.
We are
We'll
getting
get
into
there.
geology. That's the big one of today.
Look
Well, I
at
wouldn't say it's
that
the big one.
girl.
Well, it's the biggest
Different
news,
one.
I think.
We're talking about what's on the TV right now.
Oh, what is that? A Toyota Hilux?
That is a Toyota Hilux.
Very nice. Very
Fantastic.
nice.
So
Okay.
it's just
Regime changes on a budget.
I watch this in my free time. It's a man who had built like an entire secret tunnel / garage underneath his house.
Of course, you'd have a Hilux.
Well, yeah, I mean he's like an engineer or something like that. But the fact he started in his
geographical.
he started in his backyard, just under his shed, hand digging a hole. He's like, hey, I just want to build, some extra room, see what's down here, and then it expanded into tunnel system. So now it's connected his shed to his kitchen, and then he has a whole parking garage now.
Is he perhaps a Vietnam veteran?
He
Do
is
we
not.
know?
He is on the younger side.
Oh, okay.
But I highly recommend watching it because it is
School shooter
so
then.
entertaining.
Okay, yeah, I believe it.
He's
I
talked
believe
about
it.
the welding. He's talked about all the steel and everything he's put into
Okay.
it. And obviously, he just finished it where he can park a vehicle on it because it's
No
been like that way
kidding.
for months. He said, I think a year now. He's been working on this. That's how long I've been following it.
So what happens when the Amazon guy shows up and
He
does he
just
know
parks
he
on the
cheaped
road.
out on some shit? I mean, come on, nobody's got that kind of money.
Oh, I know.
Steel went up 20%.
He
so.
did do a cost breakdown of how much everything cost, and it was astronomical. But he did get sponsored by the steel company and part of the concrete company.
Well, because the new Fallout series is coming out.
Yep.
Well, it's done filming, but ain't gonna be out till December. Piece of shit. But either way, yes. Okay, so bomb shelter, steel, great
get
way
ready.
to boost some stuff. you know?
I'm definitely, if I could invest, I would definitely build a bomb shelter.
Yeah. I mean, we're not in a super bad zone for anything like that, though, unless they go after the Great Lakes.
Well, that's what I'm saying. The
Fresh
Great
water.
Lakes, fresh water ruins a whole supply, and that's a big target.
Listen
Yeah.
here, if they bomb up here, I'm gonna go catch one with my teeth.
What a nuke.
Yeah.
Impressive.
Yes.
I don't think you can. But I
I'm
mean,
gonna try.
He's gonna be the only one that knows if he got it or not.
Yeah.
I mean,
it'd just be out. in the middle
Actually,
of
to be
nowhere.
honest with you, I'm not gonna know if I missed or not.
yeah.
I don't think I'm gonna feel much.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Just looking up, is that a bird? It's getting awfully close here. It just hold
I
on.
got this bad boy.
Hold on, I need to catch this.
I'll
Pull-
sit there with a baseball glove.
Yep,
It's
runs.
all in good fun. All in good fun.
They also had Ironheart, which nobody cares about. New
Never heard of
Disney,
her.
Disney trailer for Disney Plus.
Not important.
knock
Not
off,
important.
cheap
If I know nothing about this, all I know is in the comic books.
Stop.
I
Comics.
never
He
watched
read-
or
he
I
can
never read
read.
the series or anything like that. But Iron Man hands over the suit to a teenage girl.
Was it Iron Hood? It was that
no,
what it was
no,
called?
no.
Oh, I got.
No, that's
What'd you say? Iron Hood? What was this?
Iron. This is Iron Heart.
Heart. I'm
Iron
sorry.
Heart,
They said
yeah.
Hood. I was like, what is it? Jermel? Jermel's getting the suit now. And he's like, shit, I'll do drive by on you. And he's like, bap, bap, bap. No,
that's it. That's it.
Okay. All right.
Same superhero, just different, day and age.
Same, but different.
So I mean, I guess we'll see what they do with it. I'm sure they're gonna just push the agenda some more, and we'll see what happens.
All right, let's get into. So I think that covers it for movies and TV shows.
Sure.
I mean, really.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nothing.
Oh,
Two.
Tom Segura's.
Bad thoughts.
I just want to do that.
Mention that.
Quick shout out on that because that show is absolutely freaking terrible.
You must have been driving here when I brought it up because I was like, phenomenal.
Oh no, yeah, I must. Yeah,
Yeah.
because I watched like 2 episodes of that. And then Megan got home with the boys, and I go, I'm turning this off because this is not appropriate for children. And I play anything in front of my boys because they need to know it's life. But that, no, I turned that off. I turned that off.
I'm going to be watching it this
Watch the
weekend.
first 3 episodes, and the first one I'm just like, man, this is kind of stupid. And then I laugh, and I'm like, okay.
Yeah.
And then he like crosses a line. I'm like, what am I watching?
Totally
This is
crossing.
absurd.
Yeah.
And then it just gets funnier.
Yeah.
It just and 3 episodes of it so far, fantastic.
I haven't seen the 3rd yet, and I'm about to watch him tomorrow. But
Oh, yeah.
Anthony Soprano Jr., the tech guy with IT VR, he's fixing it. He's fixed. Do you know anything about it? No, I don't. He's
No.
just and like, oh my
I'm sorry.
God.
I'm trying to get the server back up online.
Yeah, if you knew how to do it, why wouldn't you do it?
Oh
You
my
think I want to be here? Oh my God.
If I could, I would just stream the
Genius.
entire series because it's hilarious.
I know. Yeah.
There's also was it Massimo?
Massimo.
He's Italian.
He's Italian. Why are you getting everybody's hopes up here? Why are you doing this? And it's like, yes, I didn't even get to eat his ass. The old man. That's terrible. That is absolutely terrible. And I love it. I'm good. I just showed up with one.
Tom Segura, when I first saw him with that shaved face, oh my God, I was like, who's this creepy guy? So I think that proves the fact that if you shave your face,
it's
you
not a
look
good
creepier.
idea.
You look younger.
Yeah.
Creepier.
Did you see it by chance? Any of his podcast stuff of your mom's house with Christina? When he did that, who was that 80s guy? Not emo.
80s guy.
Looks like Alice Cooper, but I forget the guy's name. But I think it might have been like a gothic singer. I forget the guy's name, but totally transformed him to look just like it. And
Judas Priest?
No, not Judas Priest.
In that
oh
genre,
my God,
I
can't remember. I can't remember the guy's name. We'll have to look this up, but it's absolutely hilarious. They transformed Tom Segura to look like that because he did it for Christina, and I was absolutely dying laughing.
Oh, Jason Momoa?
No, not fucking.
Is that a new guy or
no, an
Jason
old dude
Segal.
Huh?
Jason Segal?
That's Steven Seagal. No,
Steven Seagal,
not
that's
Steven
one.
Seagal.
Same
That was really funny.
That was
too.
funny.
That was
Yeah.
yeah.
I've done everything. I've done like everything for like 23 years. Flight helicopters.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's
Really good.
the grandpa. Honestly, the kids telling.
I haven't watched the show yet. So.
I want to spoil more because
I know you can't though. You can't.
You have to
can't
watch
yet. You gotta watch it. It's Bad Thoughts on Netflix. It's absolutely terrible, and I love it.
To be honest, I even like his podcast with Bert Kreischer.
It's okay. Yeah,
Yeah, Two
Bert
Bears.
gets a little
There's-
whiny
Two Bears.
for me. That's my opinion, though. It's not facts. So.
Yeah. I think Bert gets a little too braggy about himself sometimes.
Fame went to his third stomach, you know.
Yeah.
But
But, I mean,
hey,
he had a good.
But I
machine.
think they have
Yes.
some
absolutely.
genuinely funny moments sometimes.
So okay, well, I've been hard since I got here about this rock.
yep.
I've heard
Okay.
about the rock.
I will.
I texted
Show
this
me
to Jeff
the
and
Rock.
Andrew today,
There's the Rock.
Oh my God! Look
It's
at
the
that
whole rock.
girl.
and it is close by.
Oh my God!
Look at
the
us.
solid notes of granite,
Water's meat.
the subtlety, the complexion.
I actually
Old
kind of want to
rock.
drive out there.
Is that ore right there? Is that a vein of ore?
So again, I can't
Oh,
confirm.
so this is like volcanic.
oh my God!
I think it's supposed to be like
this doesn't
crust
even
material.
This doesn't even say this is the rock precisely. I
Yeah, it
mean,
doesn't
we'd
say
have to
it
go out
is.
there and do our
Yeah,
own,
look.
geological research on it.
which I
Okay,
think we should.
okay,
It's only a
okay.
half-hour drive.
Yeah. So this is in Waters
Easy.
Meat, Michigan, near us.
It's on the res though, so we got to bring it.
But
down.
it's the now oldest rock, doing the whole rewriting history and everything because the previous one was in Minnesota and it was like
3.5.
3.5.
Who carbon
billion
dated
years.
this motherfucker? That's what I want to know.
Oh, they used a different method, didn't they?
A different method.
Yeah,
What is the
right there,
different
the
method?
Zycron. They counted
Yeah,
Zycron.
What is
dating.
this? What? Where is this?
Another
word?
mineral.
It's another mineral. It basically holds radiation, and then as,
Zircon. Oh, zircon.
Yeah,
Mhm.
and as it
Find it.
ages, it turns to
Zoltan.
lead. So they can age
Zoltan.
it by how much of it's turned to lead.
So what is lead like the predecessor to show how long something's been here? Look, okay,
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
zircon crystals lock in tiny amounts of uranium. So the bitch is radioactive.
Yep. So keep on reading there.
Will it make my wiener bigger?
So Jeff says they
I'm not
can't carbon date rock. They have to use crystals and lead isotopes.
So basically
what did
that-
Jeff say?
that-
And-
I mean, he might be a geologist. I don't know.
He
Can't
might
confirm. He's missed a few meetings.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, but I mean, so have I. Just
Yep.
because my kids are being rude, it's not we do what we can. We're in trying times right now. We
Rough
can't judge,
But yeah, so needless to say, we beat Minnesota because
Mhm.
fuck Minnesota.
Fuck Minnesota. Yeah. Okay, right here, boys. Come on.
Nobody likes
Bring this
Minnesota.
in. Hands across America.
America.
Yeah. there we
Almost
go.
had it.
Yeah.
A few breaks in the chain.
Yeah, you guys left. Yeah. Almost had it. Goddamn brewery. So
Yeah, there's uranium, geology studies, zircon. Yeah, but needless to say,
So from my
It could be
basic
older.
understanding of it is the uranium in the rock turns
Mhm.
to lead so they can determine how long or how old it is by how
that
much
doesn't make any sense because I
uranium
thought
is left.
lead.
Because as it ages, the uranium is turning into lead. I don't. It's a basic explanation, is what I.
Well, I think this Raquel, okay, by Raquel, okay, if she's this geologist here, which I think she's just a horseshit person.
No, I think she's just a journalist.
Because journalist.
Because,
Okay,
I mean,
okay,
even
what a
that
fucking liar
picture.
then. Because I thought that lead blocked out radiation of like uranium and shit like that. What's
You
the
are
radiation?
correct,
Is that plutonium or uranium? I'm not a geologist,
I
but
don't
I
know, it
mean,
could be. I think there is different types of.
I thought uranium was the bad one. Is that not the
uranium
bad
is
one?
bad.
Uranium
Plutonium
is
is also
bad.
bad,
Plutonium-
though.
plutonium.
I mean,
Okay, so they're both bad, but
but
all of a sudden
it-
they turn to lead. I don't see Chernobyl turning into lead.
But isn't
They uncapped that bitch. When was that? The war, the made up war over there.
They didn't
They-
uncap it.
They accidentally hit the son
they
of a
hit
bitch
it,
with a
but-
freaking missile, which was just stupid.
It's got like 60 feet of concrete. So I mean, really, to try to break that open.
But they did. They broke open Pandora's box.
They didn't break it open.
They did. That's what they said.
They
Everybody's
nicked it.
super worried and pissed off about it.
I don't believe that.
so anyway?
Well,
Also,
okay, well, let's fucking go.
with that rock too,
We can all afford to get him a couple more inches where it counts. If you know,
they said that rock was also a very good example because it hadn't been exposed to high temperatures or anything like that. So it's almost like a virgin sample.
Oh, because we didn't nuke it.
Yeah,
or
pretty
anything.
much. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay. Cool.
But like even with the Earth changing it, it wasn't exposed to like
Faults,
volcanic
changings.
shit and all that fun stuff.
It says February 14th, 2025,
Yes.
drone strike
Drone strike. Yes.
hit the power plant in Ukraine, damaging safe confinement structure. Okay, it says damaging. It doesn't say anything about breaking it open.
Somebody didn't let what's down there open. Is that what
No.
it's saying? All right.
Absolutely not.
Okay.
Because again, the dome itself is massive.
Okay.
So I mean, yeah, a missile hit would do some damage, but it's a thick boy.
Oh, I just opened
Okay.
Chernobyl up. I'll go visit.
They do have those hidden,
Radioactive grizzly bear.
I want to go drink all the water and
Yes.
eat all the plants.
Yeah.
that'd be impressive.
I
Let's
want to be
see.
the next superhero. Or die. Either way, win-win.
Mhm. What do you do?
Largest moving structure. It is what it is. Span of 257 meters, length of 162 meters, height of 108 meters. Weighs
Okay, can we talk
36,000
this? What are
tons.
those like pesos?
Yeah.
What's feet and okay? I understand the metric system. We're the only ones that don't use it, but come on, we're not that bright to begin with. Let's just cut the bullshit.
Say how
and
it is.
Say it how it is. What are those in feet? You know, like want me to get a calculator out? And,
Yeah.
65
what
bald
happened? What are you
eagles.
talking about? The shell on the bitch? The shell?
That's the shell. That's
The
the
turtle
whole,
shell
That's
on
the
it.
whole protective structure of it. Yeah.
Okay, well they probably just tickled the tip on it. Is basically that.
It is. It's
Okay.
Scratching maybe a paint.
See, it was
Put
the
some
media.
paint
It was the media.
It was.
Okay, see, I could roll this right now. I'm not going to because it's a later subject in it. But I could roll the media thing
Mm-hmm.
into one of the discussions that might be coming up into this episode.
How many bananas is that?
Huh?
How many bananas? We need banana measurement.
Oh,
I was
by
thinking bald eagles.
Jay Diddy said bananas.
Yeah. He said, how many bananas? thick
Probably
is that?
about, I would say about 37 bananas thick, Jeffy, if I had to guesstimate. If I had to guesstimate. But yes, the media and banks and everything else, who controls that?
Wow. We'll
Nixon?
get in there. We'll
I'm
see.
just saying.
We'll see.
You
We'll
got to
get there.
roll this stuff. Guys got to
getting
roll
there.
this into the topics.
We're
But
going it. Before we get to that part, though.
But
we got-
okay, so what happened? What's the whole story about the rock, though? The oldest
they
rock
found it-
ever
they found the oldest
discovered
rock
is
in
in
Waters
Upper
Mead.
Michigan
Yes.
on the res.
On the res. In Waters Mead.
Jesus Christ!
As of now, they're probably going to do more testing, figure out.
I have
they
another
don't do it.
Jameson. I'm just pissed
Yeah.
because we can't go see the bitch without somebody sending a fucking arrow through a canoe at us. So
I lost what we were talking about a while ago.
The
I'm
rock.
not gonna
Well,
lie.
we went to Chernobyl and then we're back to the rock.
yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
we're talking about uranium. And
Yeah,
shit
I
because
realized
of-
that we were in
because of
Chernobyl.
the rock.
That's why I said I'd eat all the
Yeah,
vegetables and drink all the water.
because
But then after that,
yeah.
I forgot. I kind of stopped.
Well,
paying
no,
attention
because
to
you
guys,
can't
to be
just
100% honest.
show a rock by Raquel, the journalist, and then she's talking about, oh, it's good because we uranium crystal zirconed it.
Do you
And
think
I'm
they
like,
marked it? Like, can we drive out there? Do you think they got it marked?
Probably
Yeah.
not.
They probably just found a random rock. Like, hey, this one looks old.
Yeah. Like,
This one right here.
yeah.
Yeah, no shit. Actually,
This is
actually,
quite
how
a,
though?
quite a large rock.
How did they
if
end
I
up in
was-
Waters Meet to find the oldest rock? Like,
That's what I would like to know too.
Were they just
talk
driving
about-
by and
yeah.
they're like, "Oh, that shit looks
somebody
old.
find a mammoth,
Yeah.
decay, or did they?
Let's just
We're like,
pay
oh,
a
hey, a
bunch
glacier
of
went
money to
through
test
here.
this."
That's not part of the story. We're just here to see that the Rock beat Minnesota, and that's all.
That's well, okay. Hands down, though, yes, we won. Hands across America, we won. Fuck
Is
Minnesota.
that the
But
oldest rock, or is it Dwayne the Rock Johnson?
he's a.
I mean, geologically, I don't think he's a rock. I mean, he looks like granite, built like granite.
More like soft liquid dog shit.
Oh,
but
well.
he could probably kick my ass, but that's neither here nor there. So,
All right. Well, let's see. What's
I have
next?
a body like the Rock. Like I
Got
said,
this
I
next
just
up
don't
in
show it.
line. Former FBI director James Comey, whatever his name is, being interviewed by the Secret Service because he posted on Instagram a picture of seashells that said that were the numbers 8647.
8675309.
8647.
8647. Not
Yes.
8675309.
Nope, not the
He
Big
rounded
Jenny
up.
Jenny. He wasn't calling
Not
Jenny
Tommy Two Tone.
So
Nah.
he wrote out 86 whatever in seashells.
in seashells, but it's a big deal because Trump is president 47, and 86 is a usual term for like.
Get it out.
Yes.
We're 86ing 47.
So
oh, no.
yeah,
Oh, no.
Ah.
This is exactly how it
Conspiracies
starts.
begin.
this is, and that's what they're saying. So he's being investigated. I had the picture pulled up originally, but then it got taken down. It,
Of
it
course.
literally was just sand and some seashells that spelled 8647. So I was like, wow.
Did he write it like on the seashell, like with
No.
a Sharpie or something?
No,
or-
it's just the seashells like.
And he,
Oh, he made the like
yeah, he
SOS like on
wrote
a
it out,
beach.
yeah.
Not
Yes.
good. Somebody
No.
worked at that.
Now here's my question. He wrote that out and put it on his Instagram.
Yes.
Boy, that seems like a person in that position should know better.
Well, he's a former director. He's obviously no longer there. So
I understand
So,
that, but
yeah.
like you were there, you know that's probably a no-no.
Yeah, well, still, I mean, is he really even credible now? He's former, Former. former. Where are these comments? We're not even getting.
Oh, there you can see. I'm gonna say I can't even pronounce that one. Illudium Q36 explosive space modulator was discovered in Michigan. He may get that joke, he may not. That's obviously way above our pay
I'm going to tell
grade.
you 100% right now.
Holy
I do not
shit,
get
this
that.
guy knows something we don't. Why isn't he,
might be
here?
an
Why am
accurate-
I here? Why isn't this guest? I didn't catch his name because I can't see the computer from this far, but
Yep.
why is this man not here?
Pop the comment again, Andrew. and
He
say
knows
the name.
something we
There it
don't.
is. M.
There it is,
Campu
there it
U fan.
What was
And
it?
Campo U fan.
Kopi Luwak?
Yep.
Campbell Soup J fan.
He's got it. He's probably an actual geologist.
Michigan. This guy needs to be here.
Yeah.
What the fuck? Are
We do not
Why
understand.
am
the
I
joke.
here? I
He's
could
going to
be
have to
up-
come
I
explain
could
what
be
that
up at
joke
the carriage
is.
house drinking, and this guy could be just blowing our minds. But no, you got my dumbass here because you guys made it dry.
Yep, exactly.
We got actual fucking geologists watching the show now. We really got to.
Really got to step up the game. Bring in
Yeah.
some rocks. Hold on, there's a bag of rocks down there.
Yeah, we should bring in an actual geologist.
You
We'll just
literally
go
have
pick some
like
rocks
5
out of the
cups of
gravel and be
rocks
like, "What's
under.
this?"
Yeah, I told you.
You have 5 cups of rocks back
geology.
here. What is for geological reasons or just for the hell of it?
They are. Yeah.
I mean, I like rocks, dude. Like, I'll grab a rock, but like to fill a cup. Did you
Right,
pick
right.
them
You
up
ever
from
see
Lake
the
Superior,
perfect
or-
rock? So you pick it up and you're like, "Dude, I can throw this thing so far."
No, I don't because I hold on. To those things.
Oh,
Or there's like, "This one's so smooth."
he said it's a Marvin Marsh and Looney Tunes joke.
Oh.
That makes more sense. Wow.
I respect that. It was before my time personally.
No, I used to watch Martian. I don't.
No, you didn't.
Way
Fucking
back, in the-
Billy.
dude, it was on Boomerang.
Billy
Everybody
just-
watched
no
Looney
one
Tunes.
fucking wasn't.
You didn't watch
Yeah, it
Looney
was.
Tunes?
Yes, we did, but
But
come on, nobody remembers it. This guy does. He
No,
has-
that's what I'm saying. I
he has
remember watching it.
wisdom.
I don't remember.
This is
that.
the gray bush. This man right here is the gray bush
he's
with
the one
his
who
wisdom.
knows.
I think you guys should be fucking calling this guy right now, and inviting him the
Well,
fuck over.
this one's for him, so that's what I'm.
Yeah, this
For
one's
Gray
you.
Bush.
Yep,
For Gray Bush Campbell soup for you, man. Thank you. Oh, excellent. Excellent.
We're gonna start giving all of our commenters nicknames. We should start doing that.
Well, I just
The good
couldn't-
ones.
I,
Obviously, the good ones.
okay, it's a hard view for the computer because obviously, why would you ever let me buy that thing? To be honest, but I can just view it from the side, and I
Yeah.
just saw Campbell, so Campbell soup, but he's got wisdom, so Gray Bush Campbell soup.
I did say we should
Makes
get
sense.
another monitor for just comments.
Work in progress. Work in progress. All right.
Yeah, we're still
Start
beginning.
small.
We're still in the
Start
beginning
small, get
stages. We're
big.
stage 1 right now of stage 4
Yeah.
cancer. So we'll
right.
get there.
Let's
We'll
get
there.
Can't wait till the stardom goes to my head.
this up and running here. It's obviously rough. DHS considered a reality show pitting
Holy
immigrants against one another for
shit.
citizenship. I
Bro,
obviously,
that's pretty fucked
I've
up.
already read the article. They've already confirmed it's not true.
Thank
However,
God.
I was gonna say.
however, they say they get multiple requests for reality shows every year.
Oh, hey, yeah. I'm not saying I wouldn't watch it.
Well,
I'm
it's
just
like-
saying.
Yeah.
It's-
Absolutely, we're watching. Yeah, we're not good people,
but
but
morally, this
Yeah.
is that's a little fucked up.
but this goes back to the time classic talk and jokes of making a show of giving illegal immigrants citizenship for hunting down child molesters and
predators
calling
versus
it
aliens.
alien versus predator.
Yep, and I would
So-
watch that.
Absolutely, and
they
I would.
did say-
I'm a citizen, and I would love to fucking be a part of that. But
But they did say it's not
kill your
gonna
local
be-
pedophile.
Not going
please.
to be a
Yeah.
not gonna be a Hunger Games. Not going to be any like that. It's going to be probably a stupid. Hey,
Is it gang jumping?
Why don't they just make like a love?
probably like
No,
a
no, no.
quiz game. Like, hey, who's the first president? Hey, who's what Great Lake is this?
Oh, I'm
Or,
not
you
gonna
know,
watch
just
that
America.
shit.
No,
No,
yeah,
I thought
no,
there was
it's got to be like
violence.
a dating show so that they can marry somebody.
Yeah, this
to get
isn't
their
love.
green card.
Actually, this is
That's what I'm
fucking
saying. That's
straight
what
up.
it should be. It'd be like love on the
Jesus.
spectrum, but
It's like Mob
love on
Wars
the immigration.
on National Geographic.
I'd watch it.
But I just thought that'd be funny to throw up there because if it does happen, hilarious.
Hey, is our boy J
In this day
Diddy
and age,
still
I wouldn't
alive?
surprise.
Hey, has anybody checked on J Dids?
Yeah, he's still in here. He says,
Okay.
M Campu U fan is Gray Bush Campbell Soup now. So
Yes,
yes.
the,
fuck
the
yeah.
name is changing. He's doing it.
Gray Bush Campbell soup. Love to see it.
And nobody
That man
is
is a
ever going to know
fucking
what the hell
hero.
he's talking about.
That
It's not
man
like
is a
we're like,
fucking
yeah,
hero.
Gray Bush Campbell
yeah.
Soup here.
Where'd you get your name from? Oh, a podcast that has like 5 viewers.
It just kind of stuck.
Yeah, just kind of stuck.
No, Jeff's still sticking around. Looks like
All
he's
okay.
not lost all his blood.
No, and I know earlier he talked about his roommate there in the
Another elderly gentleman.
was it elderly? I thought
yeah.
the guy just said, or I thought Jay did said that he was dying of liver failure from drinking, which we see you soon,
No.
Jeff.
No,
Well, we'll be there, but
nope, that wasn't him.
oh, okay. Well, I
Yeah,
guess I'll go
wasn't
fuck
him.
myself.
Somebody
then.
else.
What's going on there? What do you
No,
got?
no. We're on this big screen here.
Oh,
We're gonna break into the big hip happening news
fuck yeah!
from the week,
Here
which
we go.
has probably been talked about 1,400, 15,000 times already. The P Diddy trial.
Oh yeah.
The
Now
big
we're getting into the
popular
nitty
news.
gritty.
Yeah, Jeff's boy.
A whole week.
Yeah.
I mean, this is literally a week of information.
Holy shit.
Granted, I don't know how reliable Court TV is, but let me tell you, I was reading through this. There's way too much for us to discuss on this. And
Yeah, we
reading
don't-
it
we don't
line-
need to go
reading
in
it line
depth
for
on it.
line is way
We
too
do
much
not,
work.
but there's a lot of victims.
Well, give us
here.
the summary of the highlights.
There's-
I'm not
That's
going to
so
give you a
far.
summary of
No.
highlights. It
Oh.
is,
There's a
much.
lot of victims here.
All right, so
but
those watching, go look it up yourselves. And
figure out what you believe, what you don't.
yeah,
I think the first 5 days were with his ex-girlfriend, Cassie Ventura, her name is. But this is pretty much all her stuff
sure
against
that
him.
Jesse Ventura.
Well,
No.
when did Justin Bieber get one in the butt?
So
over this?
that's
Was
that'll be
it was
coming
it only one?
Hold on.
Yeah, or a few. I'm not sure.
Probably.
But and then even Kevin Hart. I mean, there's
It is. I mean, 5 days of just astronomical stuff. Yeah, I
he's
don't know what
going.
else for.
He's staying in prison though, isn't he?
Yes, for now.
All right.
But this is on Court TV. They have obviously other news sources covering it. The big thing though, I'm trying to think is because the whole trial is about like sex trafficking or whatever it is.
Okay.
But there is so much that I mean, just he did to her.
Jesus.
Like there are parts in here he's talking about like 4 to 5 day orgies where they're just
Jesus.
drug and
Oh my
baby oil.
gosh.
It is just
Oh my.
You know what
God.
blows my mind is
Did
all
he?
these people. I know it does,
but
Holy
did he
fuck.
do it?
but it seems like
Did
it's
he do-
not that
he
uncommon
did.
for
Did he
celebrities
did
to
it.
do this. And you're like, dude,
Did he
you are
did it.
in the limelight. Like, you can't do shit like this because eventually it's gonna come out. Somebody's gonna talk about it.
Well, the last person to do shit like this got a broom handle up his ass and died in fucking prison. That was Jeffrey Dahmer.
She was the one in the video from 2016. If you remember the Diddy video from back then, but she was like running from him in a hotel room, and she was like waiting for an elevator or something like that, and he came out and just like started beating her and dragging her back.
Jesus, no, I did not see that.
So that's a whole video. So that's also mentioned in here.
This dude needs the death penalty. My God.
On top of he was like the freak offs.
I'm always ready to freak off. In 09? Back in 09?
That's what I'm saying. This is a long running.
You know,
show.
I was gonna say that Diddy is today's day and age of the white Bronco fucking
the juice.
The juice is loose.
Loose.
Yes. Why am I drawing a blank?
OJ
Simpson. Diddy is today's OJ Simpson, but this has literally turned over a whole new leaf. This isn't one person. This is numerous person. His weapon was possibly a penis or another man's penis. He was
hiring sex workers, prostitutes, women of the night, men of the night.
Oh, yeah, that's right. I heard that.
To sleep with her, and he'd just sit there and watch.
Oh my God.
And there's like
he cocked himself?
Yeah.
Cocked, see, again.
Himself.
Which, see, I could roll this again into the other subject.
Yes. Well,
the Jews, the cucks, all this goes to, yes, I know. I'm not trying to bring it up. I'm trying to lead some suspense into stuff.
It. But yeah, it is for how much stuff is already mentioned and stuff. Like, how can you even want to be like, hey, he could be innocent? Because some of this stuff is so graphic, what they're mentioning. I'm like, guilty, so guilty.
He fucking did it. There's literally video evidence of most of this shit. People were there. You literally have over 1,000 witnesses.
Well, and that's the thing, though.
Well, it's not even like a typical celebrity case where one person gets accused of sexual violence, you know what I mean? And then all of a sudden 16 other people are like, oh, well, he did it to me too, but there's never any evidence.
Yes, there's
literally like money. Piles of evidence.
No, this was sick.
Somebody's looking for their 15 minutes of fame.
He has video footage. He has like pictures. He has everything.
Yes,
that's what I'm saying. He's truly
case closed. But I mean, it's good entertainment. I mean, you feel bad for these people that
went through it,
that they didn't even know what it was about. Because I mean, I saw videos like even 50 Cent, Curtis Jackson himself, saying like, no, dude, I ain't gonna be his fucking friend. He goes, this guy's fucking absolutely fucking not. Because I want to be friends with this fucking freak. But
I mean, this is 5 days. I mean, they also had he has like 3 daughters or something like that, and they got pulled from the court because they were discussing so much in graphic detail what was going on.
Oh my God, poor
that
kid.
is
I'm good. I'm
good.
But bullshit. Thanks though, Billy.
So much work. Yeah, I'm good. So that's all Diddy.
Let's get off this. I just feel greasy just even fucking reading this shit.
It's
a piece of shit. I hope
but it's all hearsay for right now until, I mean, they obviously have previous evidence, the hotel scene, texts, emails, and all that stuff. So I mean, more details will come to light eventually.
I know the last hotel video that I've ever seen good from a celebrity was David Hasselhoff eating the burger drunk in the bathtub. That was the last time that any celebrity video in a hot tub has ever
came to light.
And here we go.
Yeah.
I'm saying boy.
So he's part of the.
Where was it? No, I just saw it on the computer. Bring up the thumbnail.
Well, we got the J Beebs here.
I'm sorry. I saw the next topic.
I know.
I'm getting so excited.
You're so excited.
I'm sorry. I did not mean to rush.
But J Beebs was a big produced by Diddy person, so he's obviously going to be brought to the limelight of whether he was sexually assaulted, harassed, whatever it is.
Wants to talk about it because it is up to him whether he wants to or
but
not.
In this article here,
but he's also Canadian, so does he really have a fucking choice, or does it matter?
No, he does. Because going back to it, after Bieber, I read this article. He says he wasn't assaulted or anything like that, but he did say he spent like 48 hours in a studio with Diddy themselves, and they are getting some pretty graphic shit talks and everything. So I'm like,
I thought he caught one in the butt. I thought he caught one in the butt.
He could be hiding it for himself though, too, because he might not want that public.
Yeah, he mentioned it. He's like, I don't want to look back on this.
Because I mean, if it happened to you, would you say anything?
Well, I'm not high up on the rape chart, so I wouldn't know. But I mean, I'm just saying.
This was back in 2009 when they were doing it.
Yeah, no.
So I mean, that was
okay, Zach. If me and you went camping,
yeah,
and we shared a tent and something happened, would you tell anybody?
Yeah, because I love you so much. But
All
that's
right.
different.
So you're a bad example.
Totally
You're a bad
different.
example.
Yeah,
You're a bad
don't ask
example.
me. Don't
You're a
ask
bad
me
example.
this shit. I'm not the one to fucking ask about
You want to go
this.
camping next weekend?
We can.
All
Oh wait, no, I gotta go. I'm
So-
going out of town. Following weekend though, I'm your
Following
boy.
week.
All right.
But
I'll just come
What
out
are
of
you
town
doing
with
here?
you. We'll share a hotel room.
Hold on.
There it is.
we're not
Oh
there.
my
Not
God.
there. Just go full
Well,
screen here.
I'm so fucking excited about this. Who's
But,
this dude?
but so that's what I'm bringing up here.
What's this thing?
This
about?
is,
That dude killed her.
if you haven't seen anything, no, that is on the left there is Cassie Ventura, and that's her husband, Alex Fine. So that
Alex
is,
Fine looks like he killed the whole family already. Look at this dude.
but could you imagine?
That's the face of a killer.
She is in court testifying against Diddy, and she's bringing up all this stuff with the 48-hour orgies, the 4 to 5 days, all the drugs,
God.
all the stuff that's happening to her, and he's sitting there married. This poor man.
I
But
feel
did
so
she
bad
do it
for him.
while they were married or before?
That's
even if it was
could-
before though,
wasn't
to
she-
find
no,
that
was
out,
she
like
married to this
but
dude already.
that's what I'm asking.
So they've been obviously married for a while, and she was like aspiring actress, aspiring
Ass
Yeah.
pussing.
Ass firing.
Trying to get.
Well, see,
ahead.
but then you can't take her at her word, unfortunately, because Hollywood's so fucked up that you have a girl like this who wants to, make
it.
a name for herself and everything else. And okay, so she's aspiring, like you said.
Well, she had
And then all of a sudden she has no fame. She's struck in zero.
she was with Diddy she was previously dating Diddy obviously for many years, but she said she
Did
came
she?
out with like 20 records or something like that. So a lot of it is her time when she was with Diddy.
Okay. That's what I was confused on because I
Oh,
mean,
okay.
Yeah.
because they'll pull that shit.
Well, yeah.
and
Right.
which is not it's
But
not
still, even
right.
then, the power dynamic there
Not to be
is-
confused with fucking Bill
Yeah.
Cosby because that's a
Well,
similar thing. Like you said, Billy.
It kind of is though. The power dynamic.
That's where you said though, Billy, where it's like,
Thunderballs, you
oh
don't know
hey,
Diddy.
what's that?
Thunderballs, you don't know Diddy.
You don't know. Did he do it?
But did
Did he do it?
But yeah,
We don't know.
Diddy did it.
This is obviously during the time
Thunderball
they were dating.
69
He
from
done
North
did it.
Bessemer. You're on the air.
You did it.
Oh.
But yeah,
Diddy did
again,
it.
it's to like, hey, I gotta support my wife and everything. We have 2 kids together, and then you're hearing all this stuff of what happened prior. Like, man, did I make? a
Maybe he
call?
knew. Maybe he knew. But if
Yeah.
you're finding that out in court, I'd be like, boy, I got to
Yeah.
reevaluate.
But no, it's just tough though too because I mean these people gold diggers, But you look at Cosby and shit. Well, that was proven. I'm sorry, I'm not. See,
Cosby was fucked
No,
up.
I know.
distracting me.
I know.
He had the sweater.
I know, but his pudding pops and everything else. No, that
Nah,
fucker was
his pudding
straight
pops
up-
were fucked up.
Needless
He
to
was
say,
a goddamn menace.
obviously you haven't heard anything, so I'm not gonna ask you guys if you think he's guilty or not.
Who?
But Diddy.
Of course, he's fucking guilty. He's a
Alright.
piece of shit.
So
Why do you think
would
we're
not be
calling
surprised.
Jeff J Dids now?
Yeah.
It's not about
It's
that.
freeing him.
Jeff is a great fucking person. It's about freeing my boy J Dids,
Yeah.
not P Diddy, not Diddy.
So
Jeff
Jay
just likes prostate
Diddy.
exams, but he doesn't go to anybody
that's
else.
different though. Yeah.
Yeah.
Baby,
So obviously
he has
he doesn't
one
force-
bottle of
the only person he's
baby oil,
forcing-
not 40 bottles and a fucking metric fuck ton and
Yeah.
55-gallon drums of baby oil. Jeff has one bottle.
Yep. The only thing
That's
that
for
Jeff
his.
is forcing is doctors to give him the prostate exam.
I
He
wouldn't
keeps
blame
saying
a guy.
no.
Wouldn't blame a guy.
no.
This time, use 3 fingers.
I mean,
thank you.
He's a
like,
little
"Why don't you
young,
just,
but
grab it in every
never
drum?"
too early to be safe.
Yeah,
Well, Jeff's been doing it since
exactly.
he was like 16.
That's what I'm saying. Never too early to be safe.
yeah. There's
Yeah.
years of abuse.
that
I
brings
get
up
it. I get
weekly
it.
Brings up my other point. Do you think we will get a Diddy list before the Epstein list of who attended
Oh
the
yeah,
party,
yeah.
who's
I almost feel like
Diddy
was.
was Hollywood.
I almost feel
versus
like-
Epstein was political.
Yeah.
So there will
Some
be
big
many
bulls.
more deaths before you get the Epstein who,
True. But I almost feel
when
like
he hung himself, lies.
I almost feel like the Diddy list is covering up something else.
Oh yeah, because a few others were there.
You know,
too.
no, I mean like
But he just needs to take one for the team and just say that shit and just fucking because he's dead anyways. He's gonna die in there. You know that.
Diddy?
Oh yeah, he's gonna be fucking
No,
dead.
no. They're,
Oh,
he's
yeah.
they're gonna
definitely-
be with his people.
He's
They're gonna
definitely-
want him to write songs
Oh, that's
for
not
him. and shit.
racist or
he-
anything.
No, I
he's
didn't
gonna be
mean
with
like that.
his
Goddamn,
people.
I mean, the people that like his music. Most of the people that are gonna be locked up in
He
there
had a
probably went
few
to
good
jail when he
bangers.
was banging.
He had "I'll Be Missing You," the
Yeah.
song about Biggie.
Oh yeah.
Great
Yep.
tune.
But what I'm
Bad
saying is-
Boys for Life. Is a bad. We ain't going. We ain't
Again,
going nowhere. This ain't nothing.
I wouldn't
This
say
we're
it's a
bad
banger, but
boys
it's a
for life.
decent song.
Oh my god, have you
I
seen the
never
music
really
video?
listened much
to it.
It's
Yeah,
a
it's
fucking
just-
banger. but that doesn't hide the fact I can make up a great song right now. That doesn't make
So-
me a good person.
We're gonna come out with a list, and they've already mentioned a couple actors and everything who've been to multiple parties, celebrities and everything. We're gonna see a lot more of them on that list, or
Mm.
are they gonna start? Hey, I'm Canadian, I don't belong here, dipping out and being like, yeah, I wasn't there. You can't.
Also, people that didn't come
I
forward
don't
from them
know.
parties is messed up, even if they didn't like participate. But like, if I went to one of those parties and I saw that going on, I'd be like, hey, maybe I should say something about this. to
But what?
somebody.
Yeah, but I mean, what if dude like invited you? You're like, oh yeah, I mean,
Well,
you
and
know,
that's the other thing.
Yeah,
is,
I
like,
guess
you just
too.
showed up.
Yeah,
You're like,
yeah,
oh, I had a
yeah.
good time and I left. I'm like,
That-
I don't think
that's
so.
how I'd rank them. Is like, how many times did they show up to the party? Is it like, hey, he invited me, I went, and then I was like, this is weird, and I left. And
But
I
what
didn't
if
go
you're
back.
the early
Yeah,
bird
dude's got a
too?
fucking punch card. Yeah,
Yeah.
And
9
then you see
rapes,
the-
the 10th rape is free. Like, yeah,
You see
that's
the other
fucked
guy.
up.
Yeah, I've been to every single party he had, and I'm like, you are guilty also. of
Okay,
something.
but hold on.
Yeah.
What if you're the early bird where you show up before any of that happens? You're like, yeah, I just had 2 beers and left. Like,
Well, and that was
you
the
might
other
have
thing. It was
Okay,
he
yeah,
had
until
his-
the cops pull you over. It's the same thing with the cops. Though, then. It's like,
Apparently
oh, you
he-
had 2 beers and left. Okay, you're fucking hammered.
well, yeah, but he
Get
had
in
a
my
party.
squad car.
He had the party. He had his whole party from what time to whatever time, and then it was like after that certain time, if you stuck around, that's when these
Diddy
freak offs
after
went
dark.
off. Yeah, the
Diddy after dark. Yeah.
Diddy after dark.
Oh,
Diddy
my
did it after dark.
Lord.
Diddy did it after dark.
Heavens
That's me
to
a nursery
Betsy.
rhyme.
Heavens to Betsy.
Yeah. So I think, yeah. So I mean, there's plenty of celebrities on that list, but you know who's probably only been there a few
Are you gonna do
times?
it?
What did
Wait,
Gray Bush Campbell
okay.
say?
Wait, oh yeah.
Let's see.
Gray
Gray
Bush
Bush
Campbell soup.
Campbell. Diddy learned it from Epstein.
They were probably best friends.
That you know what? Honestly,
They're pretty close in line.
They're bros. They're
that
bros.
is
They knew each other for sure.
Thank you,
they-
Gray Bush Campbell soup, for that. Yes.
they were
Yes,
definitely
I
taking
totally
hits from
agree.
each other. They're like, hey, don't do this, do this.
Yeah.
Don't have people write their names in a logbook
Yeah.
saying they've been here this
Yeah.
many times.
Don't take the keys at the party kind of thing. Yeah. If somebody's fucking pulling vins. No, don't do that. But
Jeff, your comments suck.
Yeah, Jeff. I
What's he
see you on
saying?
there.
What's this dude saying?
Jeff?
What's this fucking
He's
Oh
so
my
this
God.
is a special presentation, I
special
guess.
presentation?
There he
live,
is. Look at him.
Live from Duluth Medical. Here he is. Yeah.
Hey everyone.
He's alive.
Jeff, you just made the show worse.
Can he talk or what? Can we hear him?
Look at him. He's alive. We can confirm he's alive.
Holy shit, there he
Thumbs
is.
up.
Why can't we hear him?
Yeah, we don't have sound.
Because he's off the stage now. It don't matter. But
Wait,
we can prove
He might have wanted to say something.
Free my boy.
he can write it in chat. All right. We don't need to hear him. We know he's alive. He's not asking for ransom money or anything.
He went to the Diddy parties.
His colon
His
is still
confession.
clean.
He'd probably just confessed to being the leader of the Diddy parties.
Love you, Jeff, so much. Free my boy, Jay Dids, 2025.
Not gonna all. Is he still gay? Yes.
Yes.
Very.
What's that?
Never stop being gay.
Nocturnal? What was the guy's name?
Not gonna.
Not gonna all.
No,
Still very gay.
I'm not going to make up a name for that one.
All right,
So people get in trouble. But
Well,
yeah,
where's Sophie? We haven't seen Sophie yet today either.
Probably
maybe
busy
she's
with
working.
work.
Yeah,
Yeah, she's
probably
probably
working.
working.
She's a hardworking girl. But here we are. Highlight of the fucking
The
night.
highlight of the is it the highlight though?
Of the fucking month. I'm sorry.
Kanye's West.
Kanye West.
Here he is.
Oh,
he is
there
so
it is.
Nuts. He is so fucking crazy, and I love it.
I
Look at
don't
this guy.
understand how this guy is famous. Like,
Oh my god, is he fucking great?
So I played Willie.
So batshit.
Zach,
I
I'm
love
assuming you've heard the song
it. Oh,
already.
of course. Yeah.
I played it for Willie just before we started, and he's
Where
like
is
looking
it
down.
streaming?
He's like,
Because I can't find it anywhere.
so
I saw it on SoundCloud. and-
no, so that's what he's mentioned. It's like they've taken him down from everything. It's on Twitter, and it was on the YouTube other site, not the YouTube. It's
BlackTube or what?
no
RedTube.
God, I'm trying to think what
That's
it was.
porn site. I'm sorry, that's not right.
I swear to God, the song's clickbait because it's just him.
No, it's a catchy song. It's got a good beat.
And that's a problem. It's
Yes.
so catchy. It just
and then to see the remakes,
Rumble's got it. That's what it
the
is.
country version of it with him holding the shotgun. There's the 70s doo-wop
They
version
got the
of it.
90s they got the 2000s emo version.
Fuck
It's
yeah.
just
It's so good.
Oh,
I
it's
mean,
memeable. Don't get me wrong. It's memeable.
it's
man-
not people. It's a rewritable, and
It's just-
the beat. I mean, it's just. Oh my god!
I mean,
He's
he
just
is
so nuts. He's finding lots because I mean we've all seen him. He's been going off after the
Well, that's what I'm
entire
saying. He's just finding
Jewish community.
He thinks he
going
can just
nuts.
get away with any word that he wants to say, and he does. And then people just eat it up.
Yeah. I
Do
think
they eat it up?
This
though?
is literally the
It's-
worst thing for
Well, I don't know. I
Jews
haven't seen the
since
reviews on this
the
or anything like
Holocaust.
that, but yeah, it's pretty fucked up song.
Yes, very anti-Semitic. It's got a catchy beat though,
Yeah.
and I've
what
sung it in
really
my head
ropes 'em
so
in.
many times.
Yeah.
Does this
You
just
hate to
prove
say
that
it.
you can put whatever words you want to a catchy beat and people are going to love it?
Yes.
Kind
this
of.
is exactly what
Pretty
that
much.
means.
The other thing was obviously Joe Rogan did a highlight on it with Tom Segura about it.
Yeah.
Pretty much the same thing. Obviously, you know, you can't say Heil Hitler
Jeff
or
said
anything.
thanks.
Okay, Jeff says thanks
For what?
I'm just saying.
What you
Uh-huh.
thinking for Jay Dids?
We don't give a
for
shit,
him showing
Jeff.
up, showing he's
Free my
alive
boy.
and well.
Free my boy.
We shouldn't have even showed you, Jeff.
Yeah, now the people want more.
Can we play the song?
No, they don't.
I would choose not to.
Yeah, we definitely
it's,
can't.
I mean,
Why?
No, we definitely can't.
Part of it? Just the
If we could edit out the lyrics.
we'll do it at the after show. I don't know if we want to do it here.
No,
because
we
I mean,
can't
we've
do it.
obviously
God.
we're getting yelled
People
at
might
already.
be confused. Are we? What are we getting yelled at?
Well, we
by?
got strike on last video.
So
for
it's
something.
it's one of them things where it's like, do we know?
no.
We can mention. You can go to Rumble or Twitter, watch it yourself,
Watch yourself.
come up with your own ideas.
All right.
For it.
Okay. Well, everybody on the
can
show,
find-
Leave in the
please
comments what
do
you
your own
guys thought
homework.
about it.
Yeah, please like and subscribe and comment because we'll have a further discussion about this, I guess, on Sober Up After Dark
After hours. Yeah.
with our boy Jay Dids when he gets
No,
out.
there's a-
Free my boy.
There's a lot of reasons we can't play that song on this.
No, it's
well, I'm sure we could play.
Well,
it. I just
num-
thought
number
this was
one-
America.
I'm
Number
sorry, this is
number
America.
one's copyright,
No, it's
Oh
probably-
my God,
it's
we're
not.
worried about copywriting when
yeah,
the
okay.
gets taken
and number
off
two
everything?
is actually number one is the words.
But
No,
it's
oh
also
my God,
it's
Billy.
not so much that. It's more of the YouTube doesn't have it, so why would we put
we
it
have
on
amendment
YouTube?
rights to play
That's
this shit.
also true.
That's
too, yeah.
that's very if it's on
Well-
it's on Twitter and Rumble. You're not gonna watch it on YouTube because YouTube obviously
Yep.
took it down.
Yep, because it doesn't
For-
follow their guidelines.
But that
So if we put it
proves-
on there, that means our video is not going to follow guidelines.
But if you watch
Mm.
the video, you hear the lyrics, that kind of proves what he's saying in the song.
Okay.
I haven't listened to it in that depth yet.
But
so-
he's talking about he talks about like, you know, them taking down his stuff and everything, canceling his bank accounts.
Yeah, how he's
And
a
this
talk-
is
yeah.
kind of what it's doing because YouTube is a big, you know,
You know what?
big
I'll have
deal.
to actually listen to the song and the lyrics in depth.
You really like it, Billy.
And I think everybody else probably should too, because my first impression of it is this is not good.
we could just replace
Like,
the
I thought you
words.
didn't hear it yet.
No, I just listened to part of it today.
Oh,
And I wasn't like
okay.
fully paying attention to it until
I
the-
told him, I was
obviously the
like,
main
hey,
chorus of it. And I'm like, dude, this is fucked up.
Catchy.
And then I was like, what is this even about? And then that we
yeah,
started.
you're
Well,
fair.
shooting, so I
Jeff
got-
is saying he's been in the hospital one time and we've broken every single TOS rule YouTube has.
Jeff, shut the fuck up.
That's
Come
why you're
on,
not
dude.
here. This is the,
Jaded,
cool,
see
the dark side of YouTube.
this is Sober Up After Dark. So come on, Jeff. See, this is exactly what happens when you try to fucking be a hero and run up a hill. Then it's just a lawless, absolute nation, just lawless. This is your fault.
This
This is
I mean,
happening because
partially.
of you. This is your fault.
That is very partially true.
I wasn't even here.
We are not listening.
I wasn't even
We're
here.
not listening.
Play that shit.
I'm not.
Roll that
gonna
beautiful
play it.
bean footage.
I'm just saying
Play that shit.
hypothetically.
Is that it? Play it, dude. Come on.
No, I'm not going to play it.
Come
I'm just saying
on.
can't.
hypothetically.
Oh, Lord.
You cannot.
I can hear this song. It's so good.
Hypothetically, Rumble has it.
Oh.
That's what it looks like on Rumble. Just a bunch of men, and that's all it is.
Oh my God. Gotta hear that shit.
Just it. Unfortunately, it's a very catchy beat, and that's what Kanye is known for.
Yes.
Just those banger beats,
yeah.
and you're like,
Lamborghini
"Man."
Mercy,
Yeah,
you know, Runaway.
Yeah,
Run
Runaway.
from me,
Neighbors in
baby.
Paris,
Neighbors.
fantastic.
What am I thinking of? 99 Problems?
Excellent song.
It just the
Yeah.
beat is so
People
good.
who
You
annoy
can't
you
say-
in Paris.
Wait, did he do gay fish?
No, or fish sticks, you know?
Fish sticks.
Yeah, fish sticks, you know?
I'm a gay fish.
Yeah. Motherfucking gay fish.
South Park.
Naganal says diamonds are forever.
What's
Just Naganal says diamonds are forever,
See?
and that's what a
See?
Kanye song is. Diamonds forever. Oh,
What
what a
was
hit!
his name? Night Anal? What? The
Naganal.
Agonal.
Noginal.
Anal gall.
There it is.
I
Can you
can't-
put pronunciation?
Nadil? Is it?
Turn that screen
Is it,
toward them so they can read it.
he
God
can't read.
damn,
Thank
I
you,
can't
thank
read
you.
either.
Put on your glasses.
No, I got contacts. Look at
Here, you want me to put on glasses?
that. I want to say the word that I want to call it, but that's not appropriate.
No,
Just like
but
Kanye's video.
it's a catchy
very,
beat.
probably a very nice guy. Probably Nagerdale's probably a very nice guy, but
It's just catchy beat. Obviously the message is wrong. What's his face? Ben Shapiro did a reaction to it.
he's a Jew.
He is.
He's
So-
not going to be super liked by Kanye.
He did not like it.
Oh,
So, for obvious reasons.
Imagine that.
Did not like it.
Imagine that. Weird. No way.
I gotta
So,
say though, at least
Can I have one
somebody
more
who,
shot here?
yeah, I was gonna say,
I'm gonna get going here pretty quick.
Ben Shapiro is very right wing.
I gotta go
so for
back
him
up
to
there, but-
disagree with
You want the
somebody
proper or
else
do you want the
right wing
J-Mo?
is
Proper.
Oh, fine, for
That'd be
sure.
great. Thank you.
You know, I just want make sure.
Yeah. God, what a host.
it's
What
a
a host.
proper.
Yeah.
It's 12 proper.
It's also the size of Jeff's doctor hands.
Size 12.
Yeah. That's the big gym of bottles.
The only problem is this one doesn't have the doesn't have that little suction cup on there, to slow it down.
Well, that's
It's not a
because
suction cup. It's called a pour stop.
the horse stop.
Pour
Oh,
stop.
pour.
Pour.
Will Lee. Bill Lee.
Pour.
Sober up after early.
Well, it was probably a sober up show, and they showed up, and you guys are tanking it. So I just want.
Jeff is bringing up no hard R's.
I didn't. I said
Relations.
nagger. I said people who annoy you. That's not the hard R.
Relationship.
It's a South Park joke.
Yes.
Yeah, South Park.
Not a
Classic.
racist, Jeff. Stop. You're lucky. You're
Wiggly Mufasa
lucky
says
you're
hi,
not in
boys.
prison.
She's 4 hours too late.
Who's that?
Wiggly Mufasa.
Wiggly Mufasa.
Yeah, from the Lion King.
Yes.
4 hours too
Yes.
late. The show's Thunderballs.
Is she Nigerian?
Crotch goblins are getting busy here.
What now? oh yeah. I better get
Yeah,
back
so
there.
that's
Yeah, my goddamn.
that's the
kids.
show.
Yeah.
That's well, hold on. Yeah, that's pretty much the show. We're gonna do the goodbye and everything. I had to pull up. We
There he is.
Pretty fair.
Free my boy J Dids. There he is, queefing,
So
straight queefing, dude.
again,
Jeff.
Jeff's doing the hospital thing.
I love you, Jeff.
We'll hit him with the a quick outro before the actual outro. Hit him with the thoughts, prayers.
Sending positive vibes your way because those are super curing them. If anybody has a free moment to send good vibes his way and send thoughts and prayers, he could use them right now.
Or send bad vibes. That's
Yeah.
what I've been doing.
Either way.
yeah.
But if he gets too powerful, obviously I'm gonna have to double up on my cancel out his thoughts and prayers.
I've been doing
Yeah,
that the
yeah,
whole-
yeah.
negative thoughts.
You
I've
don't
been
want
doing that the
yeah,
whole time.
You don't want to get him. You don't want to get him a big head on the guy.
The whole time.
So there he is. He's getting all powered up.
Yes. Let's just give him a moment here.
Just a moment of
Moment for our fallen soldier. Our fallen J did.
I swear to God. Copyright strike.
This is fucking.
You didn't even fast forward to the part that everybody knows. Boy, you did not plan this at all.
For our boy. Hashtag free J did.
I mean,
Diddy.
I could speed it up, but I
We
mean,
should have
where
done
would
that
I?
a while ago.
No.
man.
I'm feeling it. So rich.
I was gonna throw this out there. This is a fantastic song. You just found it hits you in the feels. That's why they picked this song for all this.
Okay. So
All right, that was good enough. That was good enough.
So that was enough of that.
Ode-
we're
ode
probably,
to Jeff.
Probably,
That was fucking
over
good.
over the line, but you
no,
know
that
what?
was fucking good.
R.I.P.
So
It's fine.
Yeah.
We did it. All right. Here's the goodbye.
Oh shit.
Good show.
Oh,
you already
shit, well, I
fucked
did
up.
my-
You guys
yeah,
messed
yeah,
up. Shit
yeah.
is what it is.
Now I gotta pour another one.
I'm gonna get going because my kids are being dicks.
Yeah,
but
we'll be up there.
I just want to say, good show again. Just
Yeah,
you know,
it's
and
not
all
bad.
just bring up some topics. And Jeff wasn't here to shut us down about certain things. Like
He's trying. He's
I
over
know,
there
I
clicking.
know.
Hey, we're done here.
yeah,
But needless to say,
yeah. So he'll be back.
Pretty decent.
He'll be back. Don't worry, he ain't dying.
He'll be back next
So,
week.
Big
Actually,
shout
he
out
should even
to
be back for our leveling up stream
Tuesday.
Tuesdays at 7:30 Central.
If you guys,
I'm not even
that's
gonna ask.
Tuesdays at
Don't even
7:30.
wanna know.
If you want to play a video game,
Don't
watch
even
someone
wanna know.
Yep.
dumb
No.
play video games. That's
I'm
it.
not.
Yeah, we're
I'm
a
not.
bunch of middle-aged men playing
I'll be
video
busy.
games.
I'll be working. But
Or
either way,
obviously Friday for the same shit show we show here
Yep.
every Friday.
Every
I will
Friday,
be in Lower, Wisconsin.
6 Central.
But you can watch us from.
You can watch us.
Maybe
Just put us on
Maybe.
the background of some sort of like weird device,
I'll
a Samsung fridge.
click on it for the viewer.
Boy, I will
Yeah.
shit
So-
in your mouth if you don't watch next week.
I'm not watching it, first of all, but second of all, I just want to do a big shout out to Nagerdale and to Greybush Campbell Soup. So thank you for being
big
participants in the show
supporters.
tonight. Very good.
Wiggly Mufasa showed up at the end.
And
obviously.
Wiggly Mufasa,
And Wiggly
the
Mufasa
Nigerian
at the
that we
very
all
end.
missed and needed right now. But we show up late. It's not on you. But I don't know how many other comments were on there. Andy really shit the bed on that one. but-
Yeah, I can
Well,
show
lots.
good shows. I can show he's out of JMO Thunderballs. Great show.
No kidding.
Jeff says nothing is happening. That's typical Jeff.
Yeah, fuck him. Yeah.
So I need
Who's
to
that?
say,
Wiggly.
Mufasa.
Oh, Wiggly Mufasa.
Yeah.
God damn, that's a fucking cool name.
it is actually.
Yeah, it is. Who
Quite
is
good name.
anybody else? What?
Yeah, that was it. All right. Well,
Wiggly. Okay.
we'll see you guys next one.
Oh shit. Okay.
Cheers to you. Cheers.
Yeah. Thank
Cheers.
you again. Great time.
What's up, y'all? I'm the last man on earth. Shit's off the dirt. Don't forget to like and subscribe. We out here.